Ladies and gentlemen, Kylian Mbappe just pulled off one of the biggest power moves in football history. The Real Madrid star and World Cup winner has bought a football club. Yes, you heard that right. Mbappe's coalition capital company snagged an 80% stake in the club SM Caen for a cool 15 million euros. According to the 100 million plus he's receiving for his transfer to Real Madrid, 15 million sounds like nothing, am I right? The man is about to play career mode in real life whilst he is still part of the game. Now for us, what does that mean? Well, we will take over Caen and have a couple of Mbappe-based challenges to achieve whilst we rebuild the team. First, we need to buy a young French striker to turn into our own Mbappe. Then we have to grow that man to a point where we can sell him for 180 million minimum, which is the same amount Mbappe sold to PSG for. Along this story with Caen, we need to win the Ligue 1 trophy ahead of the likes of PSG and of course AS Monaco. And finally, once we win Ligue 1, we unlock the ability to sign Mbappe himself. Also, as we do go through the seasons with Caen, I want to build a team based on teammates of Mbappe's career so far. So let's start this journey now, as I cannot wait any longer. So here the journey begins. Remember the names of these players because none of them might be here by the end of this rebuild. If anyone survives, I'll be extremely pleased. But one thing I can tell you right now is that so far in this transfer window, they have brought in exactly 0 players in real life. So Mbappe, put your hand in your pockets, bring some players into the squad quickly. But one thing I can tell you is actually that this team has a lot of depth, and just like Bordeaux, that could put them into a really bad position. So Mbappe and his company are apparently going to be paying off a lot of the depth of the club already to make sure there is a bright future ahead. But as I said in the intro of today's video, I want to start off by bringing in a French striker into this team, and there is one man who is exactly just perfect for this rebuild. I can't believe it has all come together so nicely. Apparently back in the day before joining AS Monaco, Mbappe was about to join Caen, and that might be one of the reasons as to why he's going back in here and he has bought this club. But this man, he is 16 or 17 years old right now, played in Belgium in the last season, scoring 9 goals, and now George Ileni-Kena has joined from Antwerp over to AS Monaco, the team that built Mbappe up to be who he is right now, and where he moved for 180 million over to PSG. And I'm gonna do the same thing right now with Ileni-Kena, just I won't sell him to PSG if I can. But Ileni-Kena is a French striker who last season has really stepped up onto a level that has impressed so many people over in Belgium and of course in France as well. He comes in at the age of 16, 6'1" tall, now in real life has joined AS Monaco, which just fits in perfectly into this video. And I'm telling you, watch out for this man. Seen him in Belgium, I was very impressed, and I think he could actually do really well in Ligue 1 and score a bunch of goals moving forward and then get a move for over 50 million possibly, who knows. Now that we have already completed one of the objectives, which was obviously to bring in the next Mbappe, now we're bringing in some of the players that basically played with Mbappe back in the day. Obviously not exactly the same players, but the ones in the same position from the same nationality. Starting off with Bernardo Silva, basically, but this is Gustavo Sa. Joining us from Finalizing, he is gonna be an important player that goes straight into that cam position. Basically, Mbappe up top with Bernardo Silva in that cam position. The good thing is Sa is originally actually 70 rated, but in the cam spot, he goes up to a 72 or possibly a 73, which makes it a very good signing for us. A decently high potential player, 18 years old, 6'1" as well. For a cam, that's pretty good. You don't necessarily get a lot of physical center attacking midfielders, but that is a big signing for the club, and I do believe those two up top, Mbappe, Bernardo Silva, or Ileni-Kena and Sa, are going to do a good job for this club. Quick update on the situation at the club. Huntunji has returned from his loan deal. A bunch of players have, and I've sold him now for 3.2 million. Van der Mesh, the same, 2.6 million. I actually believe he has also been sold in real life. I let go of Mandrea, the goalkeeper. Brahimi has left, the talented center attacking mid, because obviously we have Sa for that position. We have Abdi, who has been sold, the left back, because I have a specific player that I want to bring into that position. We have also gone ahead and sold Basset and N-Team on top of it, resulting in a new budget of 16 million. I got money. Back in Mbappe's days at Monaco, they had a Croatian goalkeeper, and that is exactly what I'm going for right now. Pandur, who moved from the Dutch league to Hull City to, I believe, only sit on the bench, but now he has joined us. Ivor Pandur is becoming our goalkeeper. He comes in with a 72 rating, and he is 6'2" tall, only 23 years old, cross-claimer, and I'm hoping he's going to be one to grow alongside the team. With that, another piece has been added from the past of Mbappe. We are going all the way to Korea to sign a Brazilian man. Makes sense. This one is supposed to be the Fabinho of the AS Monaco squad from back in the day. Yes, the Fabinho that then moved on to Liverpool and was a beast. I still love him. I still miss him. But lads, we have brought in Victor Bobsin from Daegu FC, who have another amazing Brazilian player in Cecinha. If you guys watch the K-League, you probably know that name. But then again, I guess maybe like 2 of you watching this video watch the K-League. But we have Victor Bobsin coming in right now, and he will take over his position on this left side of the CDM position for us. Le Breton is decently talented, so I don't need to necessarily move him on, and he can be the Bakayoko of this team. If you guys remember, the man that moved to Chelsea, that Bakayoko used to be part of the AS Monaco squad of the past, so Le Breton, you can be that man for me. Now, the left back position needs sorting out. Benjamin Mendy is the one at AS Monaco who was the left back, who then moved over to Manchester City for a big amount of money, and then, you know, we all know what happened. Weirdo. But we are bringing in the Benjamin Mendy into this team. In this case, it's AS Monaco's current left back talent. It is the man himself, Kasum Ouattara. Now, I'm hoping that his career goes better than the one of Benjamin Mendy, and his real life experiences go better than that as well. So he comes in into that left back position at a 69 rating, left-footed, 18 years old, 5'9", long throw play style on him. Lads, we're building something really nice here. I'm really enjoying this. And at this stage, after all these transfers, how much money do we have left? That's the big question I got for myself right now. 7 million. I can still make some moves. On that left side in front of Mendy, back in the day, there was Thomas Lemar, back when he was such an exciting player. Now we're going in for a French left midfielder that should replicate that. This is the man from Burnley. It is Wilson Odobert joining us for 3.45 million. In order to make yet another top transfer into the club, I need to sell some players. An A rating on this one as he comes in at a 71 rating, 86 pace, 75 dribbling, 4-star weak foot, mostly explosive acceleration type, but still 6 foot tall and technical. This kid could be a special one. I have a feeling that he's going to be one of the most fun players to use when we get to the gameplay portion, but that's a far point from this point on.
Wait, what did you just say?
Is that even a sentence? What am I doing here? Can we up to the next scene? Pirola is the center back I'm signing right now, because back then there were 2 center backs at the club. Glick, the Polish man, and also Raggi, a man with a very odd style. He had no hair up top and just had this little piece of hair. That man was an Italian centre-back, quite old one, and now he is coming straight into our squad. Pirola is going to be replicating him. Left-footed centre-back from Salernitana, 70 pace, jockey play style on him, 21 years old, 6'1". And I need to sell some players in order to make more deals happen, because otherwise we're done with transfers for now. Valukiewicz, or Valu as it says on his shirt. This is the last transfer I'm making, my friends, because, you know, at some point the money runs out and I don't have any more players to sell. So this is Sebastian Valukiewicz, who is going to become our very own Kamil Glick. There aren't many options, by the way, when it comes to centre-backs from Poland that we can bring in. Traore, I appreciate you. You're a great talent and everything, but this man now walks into the club 70 rated. That upgrades our defense massively. 23 years old, 6'2", Polish, no play styles. That's okay. We'll be fine with those two. And pretty much we have replicated the AS Monaco of the past really well here, in my opinion. Season 1 under Mbappe's control, and Caen have gone up into Ligue 76 points, 30 on the goal difference, 70 goals scored. This, my friends, is the squad that has done it. Eleni Kena, let's go, buddy, up to a 76, 89 pace. As we all know, Mbappe was a fast one, so this is an important stat. 75 shooting, 5-star skill moves at this point, and obviously no play styles, but that's okay. Sa has gone up to a 75. Oderbert has done the same. The center defensive midfield position, there's still some work to be done, specifically right midfield we need to work on as well. Valukiewicz and Pirola have done a good job, and Pandur has gone up to a 76. Ouattara up to a 73. So many good things from this season, but going up into Ligue 1 thanks to Eleni Kena coming up with 24-2 is very impressive. And again, one of the main goals of this video is that we need to replicate what happened to Mbappe. We want to go ahead and turn this man into someone that we can sell on for over 180 million. And at some point when we do win Ligue 1, I want to go ahead and buy Mbappe. And the 180 million from that deal will be quite helpful, I reckon. But in order to be able to pull that off, we need to grow a lot more players and do a lot better. Liga, here we come. Well, back in the day, next to Fabinho, there was actually a Portuguese midfielder in the name of João Moutinho as well. Not just Bakayoko, who basically replaced Fabinho, but we are going in and bringing in the João Moutinho of this club in this Ligue 1 season. 6 million for Mateus Fernandes to go ahead and join us instead of Le Breton. I appreciate you, but we got into Ligue 1 a bit earlier than I expected, and I need someone who is going to be better in that position instantly. So we're going to be bringing in the man Fernandes at a 73 rating. I guess because he's Portuguese, it will be pronounced like Bruno Fernandes as well. So Fernandes, welcome into the team. 4-star, an exceptional talent. And of course, he will play as a center midfielder, while the Fabinho regen, so to say, is going to be playing as a CDM still. Now, with that done, we need to move over to that right midfield position. Back in the day at Monaco, there were a couple of wingers that played. We had the likes of Lemar, even Bernardo Silva played down the wing, but there also was Ghezal, who was Algerian, and another lad named Lopez. I believe it was like Anthony Lopez. I'm not too sure, but he was Portuguese as far as I remember. And for that, we're bringing in Roger Fernandes into this team. Another Fernandes. For God's sake, everyone is Fernandes now. But he comes in as a left midfielder. I turn him into a right midfielder who cuts inside. 90 pace, 75 dribbling, finesse shot trait on him, which is going to be quite useful. Only 18 years old, 5'7" tall, from Portugal. My friends, we have now completed the squad, and we have to hope that this actually survives in Liga. Second season under control of Mbappe. Now, first of all, let's see the... What? We got into the 6th position. Caen is in the 6th position. And yes, that is apparently how you pronounce him. I actually had to Google it. Caen. But hey, here we are. Lille in first place. PSG in second. Marseille in third. Apparently, Marseille is buying Moukoko. Moukoko along Greenwood. Marseille is possibly cooking up something here, but AS Monaco in the 4th position. Obviously the old team of Mbappe, but we are already 6th. I thought we were going to be like 15, 14. That is very impressive if you ask me, lads. I'm very surprised with that, and pleased, of course. But that, I think, gets us Conference League football. That is immense. 82 rated Eleni Kena. Sa up to an 80, Odobert up to an 80, Fernandes up to a 79, Fernandes up to a 77. I should just buy a bunch of Fernandes into the team. That should be what I should do with a team, like having the same names all around. Bobsin, 73, not that impressive. I am looking to upgrade that position possibly, and ideally the right back spot, but I just wasn't given enough money. But I'm very happy with the growth of the rest of the team, like really pleased with how things are going. And I need to see, Mbappe, are you happy with it? And Kena coming up with 21-3 in his first Ligue 1 season, +6 in growth. And then Odobert comes in with 19 in terms of goal contributions. Sa has done quite well in that cam position. And I forgot to turn this guy into a right mid, hence why he probably grew by +6, because the thing where you like train a player to go onto the opposite side of the pitch, that glitch still works. It grows them faster, in case you guys were wondering. But yes, this is really good stuff. Next season, here we go, season 3. Back then, AS Monaco used to have, obviously, Benjamin Mendy on the left-back position, but they also had Sidibe on the right-back position. Within that season, he was so hyped. I believe he even moved into the French national team, but after that, his career kind of died. But now I have gone in for Koumbedi, 74 rated, 86 pace, 77 dribbling, and obviously he is French, which is replicating Sidibe. He walks straight in, and he will be an important player for this club. He comes in from Olympique Lyon. The fact that we have gotten European football after this one season in Ligue is mental to me. But hey, that's the power of Mbappe, and hopefully one day we'll have him up top. That is going to be the key thing we're trying to achieve here. And Kenna, I need you to keep growing, possibly past the 90 to be able to sell you on for over 200 million. And buying Mbappe at that stage is going to be quite costly. So I will have to have even more money than that. But things are looking good. And I have how much money left? I think I have like 14, 15 million after this deal. Let's see, 13 million. Okay, I'll see if I can get a midfielder for that. Well, I wasn't able to find another Brazilian to replicate Fabinho because I couldn't afford him, but I have a team that has moved up even further. Caen is now in that 4th position, 61 points, qualifying for Champions League football. Do you understand? This is impressive. This is so good. And AS Monaco is at the top of the league, which is lovely to see. I need to go ahead and get Mbappe at some point, though. In order to make that happen, we need Kenna to keep growing. He's up to an 87 now. Come on, buddy. Keep it up. 19 years old, 87 rated. That is ridiculous. That is basically the path of Mbappe. Now, the rest of the team, actually including Bobson, has grown nicely. I'm very happy with how things are going here. I'm still surprised that we make it into the Champions League with this squad, but it just shows that we have the right strats. And Kenna, 25-4. He's doing exceptional in terms of value. 173 million, which means I can probably sell him for over 200 million. Now, do I do that now, or do I keep going until we win the Ligue 1 title with him in the starting 11? I think that's the way to go in order to achieve all the challenges that we have put ahead of ourselves, or objectives, I should say. So, Kenna, they're going to be here for a little bit longer. Hopefully by then you'll be past the 90, so I can actually afford Mbappe with your sale. Well, finally, I am able to bring in that big upgrade into midfield and bring in my Fabinho, or the upgrade to it. This, my friends, is the one from Wolves. João Gomes joining us right now for 40 million. Obviously, Brazilian speaking Portuguese. That will be quite useful in the squad. Don't get me wrong, Bobson is good, but I need good players, even better ones in here now that we are a Champions League club. 82 rated as he walks into the team, which is going to be quite useful. Obviously, extremely well balanced, and I was given a budget of 60 million, and I could make more changes. And actually, have one in mind, and that one is a Polish upgrade. I have gone for Jakub Kiwior, the talented Polish centre-back from Arsenal is joining us now. Walukiewicz, I appreciate you, but I wanted someone that I actually know of. So he comes into the team now with a rating of 81. Not necessarily a massive upgrade, don't get me wrong, but he is left-footed, just like Pirola. Both guys left-footed. Ooh, you can't do that, but you can have 2 right-footed centre-backs. You are a hypocrite. But hey, let's go ahead and bring him into the squad, and hopefully he's going to do well enough alongside this back line. And now let's get on with the season. Well, we played Europa League football, my friends, and it didn't go too well. In the quarters, we lost against Chelsea. In the league itself, we have actually gone up to the 3rd position now, 67 points, only 6 points off of PSG, which is quite the achievement. And talking about the team, man, I need this team to win the title. PSG is a tough one to get past, I get it, but Kenna is now up to an 89, Sa up to an 86, Odobert 88, Fananch, the partnership is looking solid, Gomez up to an 85, or actually, how do you pronounce it? Is it like Gomes? Is that how you pronounce his name? Anyways, defensively, we are looking pretty good as well. We could improve things here and there, obviously, in terms of squad depth, but next season, I really need to see this team push on and win that title. I mean, we're only 6 points away. He has gone up to an 89. He is worth 228 million at this stage, which is an insane amount of money. Maybe it's a good thing, but it's taken a little bit longer for us to achieve what we want to achieve. And then Mbappe just walks straight into the club. Look at the man we are signing going into this season. It's a massive one. And again, this is a Portuguese lad. I had too many Fernandes in my team, lads. So I've decided to give one away and bring in João Neves, who actually has joined PSG. I'm not too sure. Has he officially joined? But anyways, he is expected to join them. And him and Zaire Emery in the same midfield. It's just unfair. And on top of it, Fabian, who was unbelievable during the Euros. PSG, man, you disgust me. But we have João Neves joining us right now with an 85 rating, same rating as Gomez right here, which is going to be quite useful. A +2 upgrade, which cost me basically all of my budget. But hey, we're having fun, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Guess what? This is the ceremony for Player of the Season, and we are receiving that trophy in the name of Eleni Kenna. Yes, he is the one lifting that trophy, which is obviously making a ton of sense. I am so happy that he has grabbed that because this might be his last season at the club. Everyone's clapping, everyone's happy, but lads, it might have just happened. I'm going to move forward one more day just in case something happens there, but I don't think it does. As we look into the standings, you'll see Ligue Uber Eats, which is going to be called Ligue McDonald's apparently. We are seeing Caen at the top with 69 points. That is the point total. 81 goals scored. We have now won the Ligue, which means we are finally able to buy Kylian Mbappe into his own club. Now, I would love to achieve that without letting go Eleni Kenna, but that's not possible. We're going to sell this man for as much money that we can get to be able to afford Mbappe, who obviously is going to be very, very expensive. But here's the thing. We also, in the Coupe Nationale, have beaten PSG. So if Mbappe is still part of that club, we kicked them out of it and lifted another trophy. That's a double. Now, in the Champions League, things were looking a bit different. Real Madrid kicked us out 6-3, so GG's to them. But at the end of the day, our team has performed extremely well, and it is now time for the next step. Eleni Kenna, I appreciate you. 39-5. Very, very good job. João Neves from centre midfield with 28 goals and 5 assists. Are you kidding? What a signing that has been. That must have made a massive difference this season. Sa coming in with 16 assists and 11 goals. The team that we have created is already amazing. It's only missing one piece. And now Eleni Kenna, let's see how much money I can get for you. I have just sold him for 400 million. And guess what? It's one of the most broke teams in world football. Barcelona are signing Eleni Kenna for 400 million. This is proving to be very tough because Barcelona backed off. I accepted offers of Manchester United for 429 million, from Real Madrid for 400 million, and now Leipzig is coming in for 303. I've tried to sell him on. It doesn't happen. Like, they were paying nearly 430 million. But I think it's the contract negotiations that really makes it impossible to get this guy into their teams. The owner has walked back into his club. Yes, Kylian Mbappe is joining us right now. And sadly, I had to go for a straight swap deal. Lads, you saw the objective of selling Eleni Kenna for more than 180 was easily possible. But even after accepting offers for over 400 million, it wouldn't just go through. The transfer kept being rejected. So I had to go in and offer Eleni Kenna so that Mbappe can join us right now in a straight swap deal. His value was at 180. Eleni Kenna was at 280. But now the owner of the club is in. And now the time has come for us to go for all the trophies. We have already won Liga. We have won the French Cup. Now I want the Champions League. Kylian, go ahead and do it. If you can't do it, I might swap you for Eleni Kena again. So lads, we have been kicked out of the French Cup by PSG, which is a disgrace. But then again, I think it's just down to the fact Eleni Kena is playing for them now. But we are now in a Champions League final, and that is very, very impressive. Sadly, it is not against PSG, which I would have loved. And actually, before going anywhere, I just want to say, just because of the concept of the video, Eleni Kena was sold. Other than that, I would have never sold him. But I also want to see what his rating is now. 94 rated. Oh man, he is incredible. But Chilean wanted that position for himself, and he is now 95 rated. 90 rated Sa, 89 Finance. Neves up to a 90 after a ridiculous season. Gomez looking solid. Odobert incredible. 94. I told you he's going to be special. The rest of the team is great. It is now time. The bench is trash, by the way. I didn't focus on that at all on this rebuild, but we had enough to do. And we had Mbappe leading the line. Odobert actually gets more goal contribution. No, does he? He has 36. Mbappe, okay. It's pretty much around the same number there, so not too far apart from each other. Jean Neves coming in with the 12 and 4. Finance coming in with the 11 and 12. Lads, it's time. Mbappe, can you own a club? Yes, we have seen it. But can you win with them as well? At some point, he surely joins this team when he's like 32 or something. Not 32, probably like 34, 35. But this is the team we're up against. Isaac, Olejo, De Paul, Florentino, Medina. 5 at the back. I see you. I don't know what to expect from this Atletico team when it comes to offense. I mean, Alexander Isak is a very dangerous player, but I need to see our team showcase their strength, their willingness to win it for their new owner. I'm trying to stop him here. I cannot, apparently. Apparently, I cannot. What is happening? This is really, really bad defending from me. Mate, what am I doing? Oh my God, what am I doing? That was necessary. No, 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 no. That wasn't necessary. That really wasn't necessary. Bro, what am I doing? 1-0 Atletico Madrid. I had the ball. I had solved the issue, and I just ran straight back into a dangerous situation, man. Go on. Second half begins. Finance has a finesse shot, right? So let's finesse it then. Yes! Oblak bottled it. Finance, let's go, man. That's it. You were the right Finance to keep. Roger Fernandez. There, I said it. But he goes in, cuts in onto his left, finesse shot trait, which I still remember. And I still believe Oblak could have done better, but honestly, maybe at this stage, he's a bit too old. Who knows? Let's go. Sa. Ooh, I love that. Sa, that was impressive. What a ball into Mbappe. Come on, buddy. Nice. Beautiful. Sa and Mbappe, the combination of dreams. The man is about to shoot his own club to a Champions League title, man. Imagine, actually, if he manages to put this team into Ligue, will there be a point where he thinks, you know what? I want to go ahead and play for my team and push this to the top of football. If he actually does that, he would probably be right. It genuinely would be the craziest thing that ever happened in football. Oh, man, that's way too easy. Oh, you've got to be kidding. What a finish. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Kylian, come on. Oh, there's too much going on. He needs to cut in. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right at this stage. I'm playing a ridiculous pass into Sa, and I'm winning it all. I am winning it all with Sa scoring, and I gotta say, Sa is one of the most impressive players in this rebuild in terms of like his movement and everything. He's just odd. I don't know. He just looks different. Everything about him is different, and he's a special player. Referee, blow the whistle, please. Blow the whistle, please. Yes, he's done it. Mbappe with a goal and an assist. I can't believe I didn't give Mbappe the captaincy. At least he's right behind him. Or maybe he just respects the fact that these guys got this team to where it is. This trophy is being raised in memory of Eleni Kena, who was obviously a main reason as to why this club has become so great for Mbappe to actually consider coming back. Lads, this was a ton of fun. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Let's see where this journey takes Mbappe now. Take care and peace.